have a lot of stuff to record. This is going to be an interesting Flosstube. There's just a lot. Okay. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Milka, and welcome to Mega Stitches. This is a channel all about cross stitch and all my stitching adventures. I hope you're doing well, friend. Today, I bring you a regular Flosstube. If you haven't been here before, I hope you like the content and stick around. And if you're a returning friend, thank you so much for your time and for hanging out with me. I have a lot of stuff going on here in this table. It's probably not going to be organized. I'm going to give a little disclaimer. If you haven't been here, I've been moving from my one-bedroom apartment to a two-bedroom home or house. And I am very, very excited and grateful that I get to have a craft room. So this time, it might not look the same because this is my craft room. There's a bunch of boxes here, you know, it's all dolled up, all beautiful and aesthetic. No, it's not, let me tell you. But I could not wait. I've been, just to let you know a little bit, because I don't want to ramble so much today. We have a lot. We've been moving and moving and moving. Like, I came from StitchCon, and it's just several trips to the apartment. The movers took the bigger pieces, like the bed, the table, the couch, you know, stuff like that, bigger stuff, and heavy boxes. But yeah, it is such a big, big mess, y'all. I can't thrive on a messy home, so I've been trying to, me and my husband, we've been trying to organize the most important areas that we use, like the kitchen, the bathroom, the bedroom, and we're kind of leaving the non-essential things like craft room, living room, in his man cave, aka basement, for his gaming stuff, for last. But y'all, I can't. Like, it is time, especially because I've been wanting to stitch on certain things and then I don't find the flaws, and my flaws was in floss prison, let me tell you. It was in a box and I got it out of prison yesterday. So it's kind of nice. I have a bookshelf back here that I just kind of shove all the WIPs that I had in my old bookshelf, and I've just been opening boxes to see what I have. It's still not ready. Who knows when it's gonna be ready? But I needed to have my materials in a, I don't know, like, accessible way. Have it like I could grab it. I could grab floss. I could grab fabric if I needed it. I could grab a WIP if I needed. Because y'all, stitching is my therapy, and I haven't been able to stitch since StitchCon. Anyway, let's get into the madness because it's messy. I don't have no sort of order because I have WIPs from before StitchCon, after StitchCon. I have haul 2 finishes. One of them I don't have it because it was a dress that I stitched in motif, and the dress is packed somewhere and I don't know where it's at. But I can show you one finish. My WIPs, I'm going to talk about the people that I sat with at StitchCon and what were their table gifts. My purchases at StitchCon, my purchases before StitchCon. If you saw my vlog, which I will recommend you to see it, is very, very nice. And not because I made it, but because you see so many people that we all love in the Flosstube community. I won a basket, and I was so happy. I never win anything, so I was kind of confused. I was like, I'm just gonna buy some tickets to help out, you know, for the cause. But then, honestly, was not even expecting to win anything. My tickets, I was stitching, and they were calling the tickets, and I'm thankful that I wrote my name on the back of the tickets because they were like, da da da, this number 1 2 3 4 5 whatever, and then I was not even paying attention, and then they say Milka, and I'm like, oh, me, and I was like, whoa, thank you. Yeah, I was very happy. So I've been holding off the basket. I'm just gonna show you. I haven't really opened it completely, but this is the basket, and it has fabric, Kohana scissors, a stitchy bus, and honey from Joe's Beehive and Barbara's Beehive. I'm gonna open it with you, because I have not opened the Kohana scissors. These are my first Kohana scissors. They're very expensive, and there's a thing. There's something about grabbing a scissor and just doing like the sound. I don't even know. It's just the sharpness of the scissors sound is just amazing. It's like scissors SMR. I do not want to continue besides telling you that the people that I sat down and what they gave me. So I'm going to just go right into that first, if you allow me to. So I went to StitchCon and I stayed with Sarah from Sarah's Stitchery. So kind of her, of letting me stay at her house. I always appreciate her. She's a very good friend. Yeah, you need to go check her out because, I mean, Sarah's amazing. She stitches tiny stitches, and the fabrics are beautiful. Her background is beautiful. Her presence is like on point. I mean, she's a teacher, so I don't know, it's just flawless. Not like me because I'm a chaos sometimes. But anyways, I stayed with Sarah, and Sarah was sitting with Allison from AlleyCat13, Karen. She doesn't have YouTube, or also Allison doesn't have YouTube. She was sitting with 3 more people that I do not remember their names. I'm so sorry. I'm probably going to forget a lot of names, just giving you a heads up. You know, we miss you, Sarah. You know which Sarah? Sarah Engineers Craft. I think that's what was your Instagram. We miss you, girl. But she went to Weekend B. That's okay. You know, some weekends work out for some weekends work out for another one. Anyway, my table. So I'm coming into StitchCon room, and literally, I'm like, oh, I know in my mind, I want to sit in the back of the room all the way to the corner because I don't like to be. I have a lot of stuff, so I don't like to be around people. That way, I don't interrupt them because I walk a lot. My table mates, I think they kind of already know. I walk a lot. I go out in and out. I need breaks. I need to stretch. I need to tune out and put some music on my ears because the consistent loudness of the room. I mean, it's not like nobody's screaming or nothing like that, but it's just a lot of chatter. So I need to take breaks. And yeah. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, that's why I like the corners because you're not like interrupting nobody, like you're not bumping into nobody. But this time, all the tables from the corner were already filled when I came in, and I thought I arrived early. Let me tell you, it is okay. Not the end of the world. I grabbed my little chair. I brought a beach chair that I only have for retreats because it's more comfortable. And when I enter the room, Hillary from Subpart Stitchers or Stitchery, I think her Flosstube is Subpart Stitchers. She waves at me and she's like, "Oh, come here," and I'm like confused. I'm not thinking that she's waving at me. So after a while, I'm like, "Oh, she is waving at me." So she's like, "Hey, we have a table right here, safe. Go ahead and take it." So I sat there, and then Erin came from Fairy Tales and French Knots, which I love. Erin's channel. Go give her some love, and I think she's hilarious. I love, love, love her channel. Erin came in, and then we had 4 new people. I'm gonna read because I'm bad with names. So the first pair was Holly and Michelle, and they were very nice. They're from Indiana, if I'm not mistaken. And then Carla and Darcy, and they were from. Ooh, I don't remember. Is it PA? Y'all, I'm so sorry. Anyway, we got 4 new people sitting at my table, and then we got Erin and I, and that was our table. Um, Holly and Michelle, they needed to leave 2 days out of the 4 days of StitchCon. I don't want to explain the whole story, but they had to go back home, and it was a long drive. And basically, they had to go take care of their puppy. I mean, we love our pets, and if our pets are, like not feeling well, like why would like you can't concentrate. So they went there, took care of the puppy, came back the next day, enjoyed one more day, and I don't think they came the last day. So that was that. I'm going to show you my table gifts real quick. Okay, so I'm going to start with Erin. Erin gave me this beautiful jewelry box or Stitchers Essentials box, kind of like what Needle in the Hay XOXO, I think. Ooh, I'm bad with names. Anyway, like how she has it explained. I've never owned one of these and I don't have any, but look at this, y'all. It's so beautiful. I love the colors. Colors are pretty, and look what she did inside. Erin, I was jaw drop because I mean, this is a needle minder. She put a needle. It has actually, hold on. It has her information, Fairy Tales and French Knots on YouTube and on Instagram, I think. Yep. And then she puts little scissors. Like, oh, look at this. It's so pretty, and it says "Made with Love." I mean, I can't even. I can't even. I don't own anything like that, so that was like exciting. And her theme was hedgehogs, if you can tell. A floss scarf that is made out of wood. I wouldn't doubt that she didn't make this, that she did make this because Erin loves to work with wood. So she probably made this. I forget if I asked her, but, and it seems like paper that was glued to the floss card with a little flower. Yeah, this is just wonderful. And then a word that I'm not going to pronounce, let me tell you, Erin, even though you put the pronunciation and how to say it, I'm not going to even go there, but you can read it. Anyway, that was the little gift from Erin. Then we have Carla that gave us some candy that I already ate and this cute little bobbin with a sewing machine charm and these beautiful scissors that I love. I mean, and they even have like that protector from the point of the scissors. I can't even. And she gave us like this cover just in case you want to grab and go. You can just put it here. Thank you so much, Carla. Alrighty. Then Darcy gave us this, I don't even know how to pouch. yeah, this beautiful pouch. And I just kept adding everything that people kept bringing to the table. And it had a bunch of stuff. And I probably took some stuff out that I don't know, but I'm just going to tell you, I used some of the glass, lens glass cleaning or whatever that is. It's just to clean your glasses wipes. Don't know. These cute bandages, just in case, some people cut themselves or whatever. A cute pen. This little coaster. It's so cute. Oh, lens wipes. That's what I used it there. And this little mini smiley diary, dairy. Oh. And when I was flipping through them, they have like smiley faces in the corners. It's kind of funny and kind of cute. I love it. Yeah, I don't know, Darcy, and if there's more in here that is maybe somewhere else, but this is what I've gotten from that. Holly and Michelle brought us this cute cup that is covered in fabric. And I wouldn't doubt that they actually made the cover for the fabric for the cup. And you can set this on your table, on your stitching table or stitching area, and just like slide through these separators or, like anything and everything. And then it had a pen, Stitcher's lotions, which I've never used this brand, but a lot of people use it, and apparently it's very good. And they said that you can find it at the dollar store. Yeah, underline, utterly smooth hand and body cream. Let's see. We had these thread holders, a highlighter, scissors in a fun like way. I've never owned one of these. These eyelash situation for the fussies when you're frogging. And I think there's a threader here. I mean, it is complete. I really like this. This is actually functional and easy. And you can use the cup for some coffee. So thank you so much, Holly and Michelle. Okay, is that all? I think that's all for my table. I brought to the table a friendship bracelet making situation kit for people to come chit chat, grab some beads, make a sister fob, make a friendship bracelet. I saw this and I thought it was fun. And with the move and all, I honestly haven't had time to do too much. So this was my solution to my table gift. And I brought a bunch of snacks. Thank you so much for the people that came, grabbed some beads, did a bracelet, did a sister fob, and for the people that also left a little message on my retreat journal. This is my retreat journal, but honestly, I have never been to another retreat but StitchCon, and I just add my tags there from every year that I go. And yeah, and I've got to show you my pepper pen. I mean, oh, looks like a jalapeno. Anyway, I think that's all. I need a coffee break sip. Let's move on to WIPs. So before StitchCon, I was working on this dimensions kit. It is called Ballerina Dreams. Ballerina Dreams by Dimensions, the gold collection. And I'm not sure if I actually organized my dimensions kit before I saw you last, but this is the way that I organized them. I kit everything out, put them in a different floss card, write the numbers. And if you want to see how I do that, I'm pretty sure I explained it in another video, but if I can't like figure it out and if you are curious, let me know and I can make a little something because I have to kit up another one. So this is my progress. Let me take this chart out. Oh my gosh. It is so stunning. She is pretty. I'm going to get you closer. She's very pretty. I've done a lot. Last time I told you that I wanted to complete her face because I wanted to see her face. I wanted to know if her face was I don't know, like weird skin colors, and it is a little bit odd to me. Like it's not. It's like she has pink in her face, so I'm just gonna let it go because I'm not frogging all this. Like it is a weird, very dark pink, but she's still looking cute. So I'm gonna continue working on it. I got bored of it because I was working on the like around her area, nothing like of her, and I was like, let's move on. So I moved on. And then I don't even know what I worked on, but I'm going to continue just pulling whatever I have next to me. Where am I going to put this? Put it right here. I think next I started Nature's Journey by Sprouting Lupine because I wanted to start it, but I didn't want to start the whole thing. So I am doing the middle, the center motifs with all the moth, and I'm going to convert it into AB score new. And here it is. Oh, there. These are the moths right here. And then I started with this nest because I thought it was so cute. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use half of the fabric to just put whatever motifs I like from that pattern and stitch it. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe like a little pillow to accompany the Discord new. Now I need to know when the other, there's 4 parts. There's 2 parts released. I want to know when the third one comes out. I'm not very good at magazine stuff. So if you know, please let me know. Because I just want to start the third month. I know I worked a little bit on En el mar, la vida es más sabrosa, which I'm using the letters from this pattern, Life is Better at the Beach. I mean, essentially, it is going to be the same sentiment, but it's in Spanish, and I'm using the letters. I only work a little bit on this. I was working at work, not too much. And this is going to accompany Beach Rat, which I finished. And if you haven't see it, this is the Beach Rat finish. And I'm just going to show you because I have it here. I've shown you this before, but I took a picture of one of my friends, and I love it. It's Beach Rat by the Artsy Housewife. And y'all, we were waiting for Hannah, and Hannah finally finishes. She did stitch a lot to finish that. And we all rang the bell together. I can put some pictures, but I did put pictures and videos on the vlog. I don't think I have anything else in this project bag. Okay, let me show you my finish. Wow. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. Okay. I finished Miss Santa. Or Mrs. Santa. Look at her. She is so adorable. I love, 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 love her. She stitched on a 36 count 1/2, and this is like a vintage country mocha from Swigart using all the call for colors. And this is by Tiny Modernist. It is a piece that was an exclusive for the Jingle Ball, but I think after a year they release it. And now that I finish her, I'm going to start Mr. Cole's right here. And I don't know, I kind of want to make it into pillows, but I kind of want to make it into standing that you can just put it somewhere and it can be standing. Or I could be lazy, put it in a frame or under the bed box. I'm not sure, but this is too cute. And it was the thing that I worked a lot in the retreat, just because it had a lot of filling. It had all the white filling here, some here. And that is a partial finish. Yay to me. I love it. Love it, love it. Then I worked on, this is Something Wicked by Sam Sarah. There's a mystery sampler. This chart is retired. I'm trying to find the one that has the picture. This chart is retired. When I bought it in Indiana, I went to, you probably heard of, if you've been here, I went to Indiana to a trip, and I went to a LNS for the first time, and I did not know that this was retired. So it's a 3-parter. I waited and waited and waited, and somebody reached out, hey, I have the 3 parts. Do you want it? And sold it to me. And now I'm working on it. I changed the fabric, and since it had filling to do, I work on the filling at StitchCon. And this is my progress. I work on the pumpkins. This is hard. I feel so awkward in this space today. I work on the pumpkins. I'm not going to lie. I don't love the big pumpkin filling, how it's looking. But I'm not going to frog it. I'm just going to keep working on it and just ignore it. But that is Something Wicked by Sam Sarah. I actually love Sam Sarah, and I want more of her stuff. I have some stuff in my wish list, but they're all out of print because she's retired. So if you have any Sam Sarah, let me know, because I love her patterns. They're so quirky, and they're kind of like, I don't know, something that attracts me for some reason. Okay, the monster. Long dog sampler. Oh, this is the headache of my existence, or the pain of my existence. But I'm going to show you. I keep this in this file holder situation. A coworker a coworker recommended this to me, and I really liked it because you can put your paper pattern here, and then you open it up, and you can put your whip and your floss in there, and then it just closes shut. But let me see if I don't drop stuff. This item that was gifted to me last year at StitchCon has been used a lot in this project, just for the sole reason that I have been frogging and frogging and frogging. I still don't know what to do with the colors. Okay, I switch the yellow. Okay, this is the total progress. Oh, it looks good from here. Oh my gosh, I can't stop staring at it. It's lovely. Sorry, I got distracted with my own progress. Like if I don't look at it. Okay, how am I gonna show this? Shush. Yeah, this is hard. I need one of those uh, display situation that y'all have. Okay, so I changed the flowers here, yellow, to a fuchsia, this pretty pink, and I changed this pale pink to this more bright pink. I added some purple to see if I liked it, and I really like it. But now, um, oh, I also tried. I tried some color. I tried orange. I tried this turquoise or blue, and I don't know, but oh, I love it. So my issue with this was that I could not, from far away, I can't see these motifs, the yellow flowers and this pink flower. Like you can see how bright this is in your face. Like that's what I want. And we had a debate at StitchCon. I was trying to show them like and tell them my theory, and they're like, "I can still see it, Milka. What are you talking about?" So yeah, ladies, I'm still gonna frog that out and change it to this because oh, yes. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out. That is wow, Pandemic by Long Dog Sampler, and that's my progress. I stitched this in hand, so that's why I have it with this like magnetic thing rolled up. It's just easier to manage the fabric. For some people, that is a mess and something that they can't like just manage. But for me, it is all right. It's all good. I lost, I lost some things. This is another tool that I have there. It is a seam ripper because I've been stitching and ripping out, stitching and ripping out purposely because it's a test. You know, I'm testing the colors. And hopefully one day, whenever I feel comfortable, completely comfortable with this whip, I will be able to make some decent progress. Y'all, let me tell you, I used to have carpet in my floor, and now I have like this fake wood stuff that they put on. I don't even know what it is, but it's not like concrete. I don't even know. It is like a fake floor, but it's not carpet. And my chair just keeps moving. So sorry because I've been moving like a crazy person. All right, that was my tangent. Okay. Then I had a new start, and this I started with Selena, and oh my goodness, Selena, is this spicy stitches? Don't kill me, please. Oh man. She said that she wanted to join my Sal, and she's also a Flosstube. We're gonna watch her. I'm gonna put. I know her name is Selena. I forget her Flosstube handle, like how it is. I'm gonna put it down below. But she wanted to start this pattern with me, and I wanted to start at StitchCon because I always have a little start at StitchCon. And how can I not? I mean, Marjorie May was there. I had to take a picture of her, and you know her. She's the host. I'm starting this. This started last year with me and Sarah. Sarah started a little strawberry piece, and I was like, well, let's make it into a tradition. Every time I go to StitchCon, and I start a little strawberry situation. Um, and this is my progress. It's looking so lovely. Okay, there. I am using all the call for colors, and they're a bit of a mess, but they're right here. And yeah. Oh, and this needle minder, look how cute. I am a sucker for glitter needle minders, if you can't tell. I got it at StitchCon. This is from Mag Friends. I think this is the tag. And honestly, they're a bit pricey than I would like to pay for a needle minder, but they're very thick and they're like good, like handmade. They're very nice. So I just got it, and it just fits the theme. This is a 40 count, and I think it's like a latte swag art. All right, let's move on to my other little start, which I actually have in the same fabric. I'm stitching Lily, and Lily doesn't have much. This is Lily by Stacy Nash. And I only outlined her a little bit so I can have her base and not try to figure that out at StitchCon. But I didn't stitch on her over there. I barely stitched. So, like, if that's like news, that's very common at StitchCon. You barely stitch unless. And then next to me, so behind my table was like Erin, Amity, Hillary, um, Hannah, Tara, Chandra, and someone else that I do not know her name. Um, they were back behind me. To my right were the girlies, and that's like the museum stitcher, Cam, oh, Rachel. I watched them all and I love them all, but my fave is Cam. No shame of Cam and the museum stitcher because they just like I just love their project and I love how they also like do the companion stitching, like goal stitching, like okay, this month we're gonna stitch on this part, and I don't know, it's just like a cool to see in between each other. Um, so yeah, I was kind of fangirling a little bit, but yeah. Anyway, let's see. Right behind me, no, to my left was the runner stitcher, Andrew, which I love. I love. There's a little puppy, and I forget his name like always, but oh, what's the name of the puppy? The puppy. Andrew, I'm so sorry. But I love you both. Love his presence. And I was so excited because I didn't, I don't know why. In my mind, he was not coming. I don't know when you mentioned it or if I'm behind on your, like, I know I'm sure I haven't watched every single one, but I was not expecting you there. And when I saw you, I'm like, oh, Andrew, like so cool. It's just amazing how you see people that you watch consistently and then you see them in person. It's like so unreal. I'm telling you, so unreal. But yeah, I was happy that he was there. And then cross stitch the glow, Stephanie was there. Allison was not, but you know, it's okay. Maybe next time or maybe never. I don't know. But she was there and I was excited I even saw her in the line. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Allie from Alias Crafty, I think that's her channel, was there too. And you know, I watch all these people, but they were doing a stitch along, and I was going back and forward to the annex. The annex is like the cross stitch store that they put up in the convention center for everybody, because Keepsakes gets crowded, and it's just very convenient. So I went several times back and forward. And in the times that I was going to the annex, I found several times the Vino stitchers. And I was always asking them like, oh, so are y'all starting a stitch along or something? Or anytime like I was near in the annex, I was just looking for somebody that was doing a stitch along because I like to do stitch alongs when I'm at StitchCon to commemorate, to find friends and then kind of keep up with them throughout the year with the WIP. But yeah, it's just fun. Anyway, Stephanie, Ali, and Andrew started a pattern. Not this one. The Lost French. This is the Lost French Red from Running with Needles and Scissors. And I kept seeing this and kept seeing it and kept seeing it and kept seeing it. And at the end of the day, I was like, okay, whatever, let's just do it. And then they were like, I want to, like, they were going to do it tone on tone. And I was like, I do not want to do this tone on tone because I know me and my eyes will be like doing some crisscross situation. So I found a beautiful fabric that I love. The motto was in red. I didn't want to do it in red. So I found this very pretty Grace Nose fabrics in the color Strawberry Latte. And this is a Romy's Creation Gentle Violet. It's pretty variegated. I've never used this brand before. The card is very flimsy, so I might change it to something more sturdy. But this is the fabric. And this is 40 count Verdal. I'm doing 1/2. And this is a delight thing to stitch on. Like, it's so nice. So nice. I don't even know if it's actually showing, but it's just so beautiful in pinkish and purplish. I don't know. It's just stunning. I love it. And I'm going to show you my progress. And this is my progress. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. It's so delicate. I cannot. I just cannot. It's so beautiful. And maybe that's the picture of my video. Who knows? But I started working on that just because I was inspired in their stitch along, their tone and tone stitch along. And where am I going to put this? Then I forget the name of this designer. I know it's Sprouting Lupine. I know it's something with Storm. I don't know the name of this pattern, but Hillary and Hathaway Stitchers and Tara and Chandra, the table that was behind me, my friends, they were starting nature something. And there's 12 patterns of them. And I picked the one with the frog. I might insert a picture right here so you can see. And I just started it there. I was like, I need these two colors to start it. And those missing stitches was passing fabric. And I thought this was perfect. So I just started in this fabric that was gifted to me. This is a 32 count linen, 2/2. And the color of this linen is rug Rochester. And yeah, that's the color. It's like a very light gray, perfect for this pattern. And since my floss was in floss prison, I couldn't grab the other colors, so it's kind of stuck because I literally just found those yesterday. Found the box, opened it up yesterday. Next, I've had this project semi-kitted for a long time. And this is maybe 1.5 years or 2 years I have it kitted up. And this was also from Stitches from the Heart from the store that is in Indiana, where my husband is from. And this is Wild Berries from the Loose Feathers Abecedarian series. This is the number 1, and it's by Blackbird Designs. So fun stuff. Maddie from Kitty Stitch, she posted her StitchCon recap video, and she's like, my birthday is coming soon, and I want to start I think she said, I want to start 4 Blackbird designs from the Abecedarian series or the Loose Feather series. And I had this one. When I bought this again, I didn't know that it was out of print. I guess that store is like treasures for out of print charts. But I loved it. I love the birds. You already know. And she's like, if you have a Blackbird design or a Loose Feathers chart that you would like to start with me on June the 24th, that's my birthday, I would love for you to send me a picture. And I did. I was like, oh, thank you for giving me a reason. Yes, please. I have one. And I started it. I am changing the colors completely, but true to the chart, okay? So I am using this Lakeside Linens, and this is a 40 count 1/2. And the color, what's the color? And the color Pear. So this is a beautiful, beautiful big piece of linen. I kind of like scrunched it up here, but I mean, y'all, it's so pretty. So pretty. It has like that undertone green that I love because I love green. It's one of my favorite colors. And I put some stitches on it. Not much, but some. I started outlining the bird. And this is another needle minder that I got from StitchCon. It says coffee. And if you know me, I love coffee. It's like one of my favorite things to drink coffee. I cannot, yeah. I'm a very grumpy person in the morning if I don't have a cup of coffee. And I don't drink coffee throughout the day, but I do have to have a big cup of coffee in the morning. So for the dark colors, I'm using Onyx. And wait, maybe I am using the colors that they're suggesting. Oh yeah. Am I? No. Okay, the chart does call for Onyx this is from the Gentle Art, it's gas. This is also gas, and it's called Blackboard. And I'm using those 2 colors to start with. I haven't fully kitted it up. It's partially kitted because I was like, I'm just waiting for the perfect opportunity to get an itch to start a new Blackbird. I don't have many started, but some. And it was perfect. And then, let me tell you, Pam's birthday was on the 25th of June. So happy birthday to Maddie and Pam. I mean, go tell them happy birthday because these are beautiful people in the community, and it's always nice to say happy birthday and to be, even though it's a little past those days, but if you haven't, happy belated birthday. What I have next? Oh, then I worked on Drinks at the Beach by Hade, just for the simple fact that the 3rd installment came out and I'm behind. Yeah. So I started working Drinks on the Beach yesterday. Yeah. And I calculated how many stitches I have to do to complete 6 pages in like 2 months. And it was like 510 stitches per day. And you know how we are all, we are like, yeah, we can start 500 stitches. That's nothing. Every day for 2 months. And then you get distracted and stuck with a project. So I have a loose goal of stitching 500 stitches minimum every single time I touch this because I want to get it going. I want those 12 charts by the end of the year. And I don't want to wait until the last minute of the year to be struggling and then feel guilty because I didn't finish on time, blah, blah, blah. You already know. So, okay. I think that's all my WIPs, y'all. I don't think I have anything else, and if so, it will be for the next one, okay? Okay, y'all, let's move on to haul and the things that we got at StitchCon. I'm going to show you the StitchCon cooler that they gave us. You probably have seen it, but I'm going to show you real quick. I already used it in my move. I put like some waters and some snacks and stuff because we were moving in and out, and it's already been used. I'm going to say I do love the other bag from last year more than that. I honestly even use it for work every day, so because it's big and but I do like the goodies that they give inside. So I love this thread holder, like loved it. The feeling of this wood is just, this is fine art, my friends. It says this way to StitchCon 2025. And we always get a charm that I always attach to my scissors. I have a StitchCon scissor that I attach all my charms to it. Um, yeah, kind of like a memory scissor. And then they gave us this phone holder that I honestly haven't opened, but I am definitely going to be using it. A lot of people have opened it and used it at StitchCon, but I already have my tablet and I didn't want to unfold more stuff. So let's see how it works. Let's see. Oh, okay. So opens like this, maybe. Y'all, I'm doing this live. Okay. I might not understand the mechanics yet, but I think somewhere. Oh, okay. I see. I don't know. It's meant to hold your phone, and I gotta read the instructions because I don't know how to do it. But it's pretty heavy duty. I'm definitely gonna use this like when I go to um like a library retreat, a sip and stitch, or a stitch and bitch that I was invited to by Natasha, and also Sarah told me about it. She's like, I met the owner or the host and talked to you about her, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. I didn't know that there was something. I thought it was just sip and stitch, but no, there's more. So that's cool. So that was the StitchCon bag for this year. Then let's see what I have. I'm gonna show you haul first. My haul before StitchCon. There's a lot of haul, y'all. If you don't want to see it, I'm so sorry. But hopefully you enjoy because I enjoy haul. Like I enjoy to see the haul of everybody. So as I told you last video, I was waiting for this so bad. I got a summer stroll by the Go Collection, and this is a dimensions kit. It came with Ada, and the floss is not sorted. Sorry for the glare. This is 18 count Ada, I believe, and the number is 3868. This is out of print, but you can find it on eBay for different prices. I found it for 27 bucks, and I was like, immediate buy. And I just have to probably order a 36 count even weave for this because I don't have any. Then I was in the Facebook marketplace, and I have a search for cross stitch just to see what comes up like locally. And a lady, she was getting rid of her stash, and she had the Monopoly board. And I've always envied Pam and Hillary because they have, I think Pam finished it and Hillary is stitching it. And she was even telling me that, I don't know, like either some family member or her friend does woodwork and they're going to do something fun to actually make it into a usable Monopoly board. And I was so envious. So when I stitch this, I want it also to be, something that I can play Monopoly on because I love Monopoly. So I'm happy for this. This was like $5, y'all. Very, very cheap. And then I am from Columbus, Ohio, if you don't know, and this is the Ohio State University. To me, this is like history. Okay, I study architecture, and this looked like very architecture like, and it is from the city or the state that I'm living, and I wanted to have it. I don't know if I'm gonna stitch it, but it's huge, and it has the Ohio State College. Like it comes just like this, the college and like the stadium. Very cool. I've never seen this before. It's by Puckerinsbush Inc. No clue. Chartic Designs for Counter Cross Stitch. It doesn't say. It says officially licensed by the Ohio State University, so who knows what I got in my hands, but I thought it was cool, and I got it for very, very cheap. Probably less than maybe $2 or something like that. Then I went to the thrift store because, we're in a budget, and I was looking for dresses mainly so I can wear comfortably at StitchCon. And just looking for that, I found all these magazines. I never have luck looking for cross stitch, but I always take a peek. And I loved the side of this sampler was what I liked the most. Can you see? But I mean, it's a beautiful sampler. Like cross stitch and country crafts. I've noticed that I'm attracted to this magazine. Whatever they do, I'm attracted to their designs. Then I have this one just because of the cover picture. Like, I mean, it's lovely. Like, how can I not? Y'all know I love Christmas. And then this one, and I don't know what was inside. It is not the cow. I'm gonna tell you that for sure. I think what attracted me was this. Oh, I love it. And I found a porcelain doll. And porcelain dolls, I have a thing with them because my mom used to buy it for me when I was little. In my room, it was not like full of them. We had maybe like 7 or 8 porcelain dolls. They were standing, they were sitting, and then my mom was very into antiques, so we had like a little oh, it's not a dresser, a vanity. So we had a beautiful vanity, just made out of wood, and it had a big, nice mirror, and I and the dolls were like standing on the sides, and yeah, and I don't know what happened to those porcelain dolls, but I saw one at the thrift store for like $7, and it was missing an eyelash, and I'm like, I can get an eyelash, and I'm like, do I really need a porcelain doll? So I think maybe in the future, y'all probably see some porcelain dolls. Oh, anyway, and Jens for Jens Fire Web and Stephanie from Cross Stitch the Globe have been promoting Paula Vaughn's charts, and they have a sale going on. And so randomly, the first day that I actually find something in the thrift store, I find a Paula Vaughn chart. And the funny part of this is that I am a pianist. Like, I can play the piano. And when Stephanie was showing all her charts, I was like, well, out of all of them, the one that I probably like is the one with the piano. And this is the one that I found, the same one. So I was like, are you serious? So I was like, is this a sign? I even like posted it on Instagram. Is this a sign? Do I have to get it? And Stephanie was like, yes, that is a completely yes. You have to buy it. And I think it was like, yeah, it was 99 cents. But it is in good condition, and I honestly really, really like. Okay, I'm gonna show you real quick. These charts are big. I love that they don't have breakdown pages because I don't like. I get confused with the when you have a chart that's broken down and it has like the 3 lines of the shadow thing. I don't like that. It gets me all confused and I made mistakes. So this chart is completely one piece and it's colored. Like, can you freaking believe me? Make it more easier for me. I'm gonna show you real quick. I am impressed. And this chart was from 1988. Leisure Arts, I am impressed. And maybe I don't know much about Leisure Arts, but that's some good stuff right there. Like, y'all knew what you were doing. Then I found a kit, and this is a bow tie, and it says "Welcome, friends." And I thought this was cute. I've never done anything like this, and I think, honestly, now that I see it, I might stitch this and put it like outside of my new craft room. And so whenever I get to invite my stitchy friends, they can come here and stitch along with me. But it comes with the so I feel like this is when the material that you use to put the is it called band? I think this is called. It's for the towels that you put on the. I did a lot of them when I was young. I put my mom's name and all that stuff, but it is like a long strip, and the edges are sewn with something else. This is how it comes, and it brings all the floss and the kit materials. Like, yes, please. $2.99. How can I pass that? Like, you know what I mean? Mm. So that was before StitchCon. After StitchCon, my goal for shopping was fabrics, and I wanted the wood, the cranium frames that have the magnetic thing for the mill hill kits because I have mill hill kits and I'm getting into them like more and more. And I could not afford it like the first time that I started stitching on them. And I just did like a DIY frame situation. I think I put up a short about it, how I made it on Instagram and possibly here also on YouTube. But it was not as steady. It was steady enough, but not as steady. And I wanted the fancy ones. So that was my first goal. And I bought the frames. I called Susan, I need this. And she's like, okay. And I got the lighter color because I like lighter wood better than darker wood color. It's very sturdy. It has a bunch of magnets on the sides. I love the engraver's situation here, like the details on it. And it's very, very strong. Oh, yeah. And it has the cat that I have started, the Christmas cat. This is by It's by Mill Hill, but it's from the Shim Shore collection, and it's called Kitty. Which, by the way, I should honestly start working on it. It's so pretty, and it holds it perfectly. And then I think out of all the Mill Hill kits that I got last year, I'm only missing one more to stitch, which is a chicken. And I think it should be. I think I should start it just because. I mean, chicken summer is like I should. And this is the smaller version of that. So I got these two. This is a smaller version. I'm not quite sure if it fits the long and square skinny ones that Mill Hill has, and I'm a little concerned about it. But honestly, I don't even know where that is yet because there's still stuff in boxes. So that was my first purchase. Then I couldn't pass this, y'all. This is way too freaking cute. So we got a heart locket, a little trim situation, and a freaking chicken with hearts. This was not a necessity, but I just cannot. I just kept going. I pass it and pass it and pass it, and I could not. So I got it. And it's like a ceramic situation. So it's very pretty. Scissor fob, don't know. I kind of want to just put it in display in one of my scissors. Maybe in my Kohana scissors because they're red. Who knows? Where am I going to put this so it doesn't... Let me just put it here. Okay, so I'm going to show you my fabrics and then the patterns. So I got Dams of the Needle from the Cauldron. And this is color Mermaid's Firewood, 40 count. This is a beautiful freaking fabric. I bought a lot of it. I bought a half a yard because this fabric, I could not. And it's freaking stunning. Freaking stunning. I mean, I just cannot. And yeah, that's that. Then I got this piece of fabric just because it was calling me. I have no intention to using anything. It's called Scotsman by Hand Dye Fabrics and Silks, right? Yeah, 40 count linen. And I was looking for a stitch along to start on this, but the options that Sarah was giving me and her table were options that I was not very interested in. And then she took me to the girlies table to see what I can put on this. And I think they suggested the Magme or Maggie May. That pattern from Sprouting Loop Line that is very famous with the big bird and the cherries. I'm not sure yet. I don't think that's going to be my option, but who knows? I might change my mind. So if you have any suggestions, just let me know because this is too pretty to be sitting around and I want to use it. Then I got myself some. This is Be Stitch Me, and the color it's a mystery. This is a 36 count linen. I like linen, so it's all linen. Look at this fabric. Oh my goodness, this is freaking lovely. I am obsessed with this. I love it. My only complaint about this fabric is that it has some wider areas, and who knows, I might go in there with like a little brush and tap, a little bit more color so it looks in my eyes, so it looks more even. And then the last piece of fabric that I got is a 36 count linen by Atomic Ranch Nutmeg in the color Nutmeg. And this is the beautiful fabric. Oh, glorious. Sorry, I can't. You know how it is. It's just stunning. I can't. It's just freaking beautiful. Okay, calm down, Milka. It's just fabric. It is just fabric. Okay, since I'm already showing you this fabric by Atomic Ranch, I'm going to show you what I'm going to put on it. Are you ready for this? I'm going to tell you a little story, but I'm going to show you first. I was trying to avoid the artsy housewife, but y'all, she gets me. Her patterns are just freaking, it's just something out of the world for me. Even though they're huge, I still freaking love them. So I've never seen this. And this is the pattern that I got. I don't know what it is, but I'm attracted to these insects patterns. Like there's a fear governor that's all about insects that I want to get, and it's on my wish list. And I was like, well, let's start with this one. But I didn't want it in that yellow fabric. And I was like, I was looking at this and looking at this and looking at this, and this is the story, right? Barbara, the owner of Keepsakes, was around, and I don't know what I kind of like to be like, if you had to pick one pattern for me to stitch, what would you pick? And I didn't tell her from the RC housewife. I told her from the whole annex, and she was like, she pointed at this pattern, and I was like, are you serious? Because I've been looking at this, and I was like, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. I have two of the RC housewife, one going and one that's still not started, and I just could not. When she said it, I mean, it is the universe telling me something, so I had to have it. And it's funny because that's the pattern that out of all of hers that was in the display, this was the one that was calling me, so I got it. And since I didn't know what I was going to put on this fabric, I'm going to put these here, and they're gonna pop lovely. Concerned of a little bit of the darker colors around it, but I mean, that's an issue for another day. Then I got from La Di Da the Arc. The Arc. It's cute, it's small, fast, one or two colors. I mean, and I have fabric for it. Not the same one, but something that I can replace very easily. Then another one from La Di Da, which was so beautiful. It says roses are red. It says roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you. And the fact that you can see these stitched is just a different story, y'all. I think you already know. Then from Jeanette Douglas Designs, I got floral alphabets. And I wanted to get another one, and I might put a picture here from Jeanette Douglas. It is that blue one that has streams and a lot of specialty stitches, but it's huge, and I am so intimidated. So I wanted to hold off and just start with a smaller one. Miss Susan told me that at Keepsakes they have a floss pack for that, for the other one that I want. So when I'm ready, I can just call and get the silks that I actually need instead of buying full skeins of it. But this was so adorable and cute, and I just kept looking at all her displays, and I wanted something smaller, and this was pretty. Floral Alphabets by Jeanette Douglas. And then I went to the I was not gonna buy patterns, but y'all, it's difficult. Okay. I went to the Kathy Barrick display, and there were several that were calling me, but this one was the one that I kept looking and looking and staring and staring. And it's definitely more vibrant. And this one is called Vibrant Vibrant Flowers by Kathy Barrick. It's definitely more vibrant than what it shows here in person. It's like more pinkish, like beautiful, I don't know, girly kind of pink. So this is more toned down. And then from my sister's samplers, there were several that I liked, but they're big. And I was trying to go for small, trying to do good. But this is Anne Richardson, age 9 years. And the only reason why I got this because where I was staying at Sarah's, she had this stitched, and it was in my bedroom, in the guest bedroom, in the nightstand, and it was so beautiful. And I was like, I want this. And I think it goes very well with this and this and this. So do you see a theme? Flowers and pink flowers. It's just beautiful. And red flowers. So that was my stash, my haul from StitchCon. Now let's move on to the stuff that I receive. And I'm going to start with Millennium Stitches, Millennium Fabrics, because, sorry, I always say it wrong, Millennial Fabrics. Just because I'm probably going to forget because I have it on this bag. This for a WIP already. I'm already using it. This bag was gifted to me by Sarah Stitchery last year, and I have a bunch of Christmas and strawberry things here. And I mean, it is the bag that has strawberry. So Sarah, it's kind of funny. My friend Sarah Stitchery, my friend Sarah from Millennial Fabrics, gave me this charm or scissor fob. It says samplers, and it's so cute. And it was funny because I was watching her latest Flosstube. Go watch her. She was like, "Yeah, I made like 100. I made like I don't even know. I think she said over 100 of them." And then I didn't get to see when she got it for me, but I wanted to show that I actually got it, and I have it in my bag, my Sarah's bag. That's the name of that bag. Okay, then I met the Potty Mouth Stitcher, and I was so excited to meet her. She's funny as hell, and she gave me some soy wax thread conditioner, and it smells very good. So that'll become handy. And then she gave me this scissor, I forget the name of it, but you put your scissors and you put it here. It's supposed to be for badges and stuff, but I keep my Bowen scissors, little scissors there. They're very light, and I loved it. I used it the whole weekend. Let's see, what else do I have around here? The Virginia Stitcher was there, and I was so excited to see her, and she gave me this cute little tin. And I think it has a magnet inside. Yeah, it has a magnet inside for your needles. And I love, love, love the flowers, and then the green. Oh, love it. Then the Hathaway Stitchers passed these silks from Silks for You. In Erin and Amity, love them both. These are bright neon colors. I know Erin loves bright neon colors. So, and go check Amity's new website. I think she says scan for a free name tag pattern. Oh, sweet. I haven't done that yet. And she gave you some stickers. Amity finished this pattern. It's called Posh Strawberries Picnic. And I was like, oh, this is on my wish list. And she kindly brought it to me, and I didn't even know. She's like, you said this was on your wish list. Here. And I was like, oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. So I got to stitch that. Then Allison Norris from Alley Cat 13. She always gives us this beautiful cup coasters. And I love them. They're very well made. This is our information. And I have like 3 of these now, or 4. Every StitchCon she gives me one. They're so nice. I use it for my coffee. Then I got to meet Danielle. Well, not meet, but I've met with Danielle. Danielle is local. She's my local stitchy friends. And I didn't know that she was going to StitchCon. And she passed around her information. She's crafted these stitches with her little, I believe these are her pups. Yeah, her puppies with a kitty cat charm. And she brought me a bag. She was like, oh my gosh. And she brought 2 options. I grabbed a coffee because I'm a coffee lover. And it's funny because this is where I make my coffee. We call it Greca. And that's what I make my coffee. It's just delicious, more tastier in there. And it's very well made. She did great. And I don't know what I'm going to put there. Maybe I'll put the artsy housewife that I have in the dark fabric because it kind of matches the theme. But I love it. Thank you so much. Oh, that was so kind of her. And then, oh, I got goodies. These are vintage fabrics from Stephanie Crossstitch the Globe. And she says thrifted goodies. So it's a whole bag with quilting fabric and Ada and even weave and some lace. Very cute. Love it. Then from Catherine, the absent-minded stitcher, we got tiny thongs for tidy stitching. And I'm definitely going to use this in the future because I'm always snacking when I'm stitching. And this is going to be very useful. I haven't used it yet. We got from Jamie Santiago, Stitcher 1453, a Floss Fairy wand. Oh, that's cute. The name that she put, Floss Fairy wand. It is to get all the fussies out of when you're frogging. Okay, I'm going to show you all the stickers that I got because I have several here next to me. These are from Frizzy Liz's Stitches. Sorry, I was stitching. This is one of her designs. She's a crafty girl. Frizzy Lizzie. Stitching past my bedtime. There you go. Do I have more stickers? I don't think so. I got this needle minder from Crafting Without Kids. This is Marissa. It is a cheese. So cute. And then Akio WIP. And this is Erica and Kevin. They have a Flosstube too. This is a very nice needle minder. There was also, I think he said it was, I think he 3D printed it. Go check their Flosstube. Vino Stitchers, their information and a little sticker. Janice G. Davis gave us some floss cards with different old kind of vintage looking girls and boys. Yeah, that's cute. The Sunshine Stitchers gave us this. And I'm reaching far away. I don't know who gave me these floss cards, but I love them because they look just like Luna. I have an Australian Shepherd Blue Merle, so just like Luna. And if you were the one of that, please tell me with a ring. That's very useful. Love it. Lynn gave me a little charm, 2025. And this is Lynn X Stitches Creates. Go follow her. Vintage Cottage Stitches. And yeah, that's her floss tube. Oh, she's a new floss tuber. Yeah, go check her out. Got a threader with a longer stick, which I've never seen that one before. It's cool. The Cottage Cat Designs, Haiti. Oh, This is Hades Etsy store, right? Yeah. This is Hades Etsy store, the Cottage Cat Designs, and then she's the Potty Mouth Stitcher on Instagram. On Instagram and YouTube. Nope, just YouTube. So nice to talk to her. Then we got from Athena, we got a little frog here, and this is Stitching Goddess Designs. You can go follow her. So Lisa from Lady Who Saw gave us this cute little pin cushion with, is that walnuts? I think they're real walnuts, and this looks like felt. This is cute. Alrighty. And then I think I have two more. Julie from CJS Stitching Corner gave me this beautiful needle minder. I know I have another needle minder that Hannah gave me, and it looks like a vintage button, and I don't know where I put it, Hannah. I'm so sorry. And I totally forgot the name of who gave me this scissor fob. I have your faces in my head, and you were in my vlog. So if you please watch this Flosstube, please let me know what's your name, because I've seen you 2 StitchCons in a row, and I forget your name. I'm so sorry. But this is StitchCon 2025. That's what it says in the scissor fob. It's very cute. And last thing, someone that I also don't have their name gave me this kind of like chain with something that I can grab scissors, or I can put it over my neck to don't lose like my scissors, or like a threader or anything that you want to hang. So that's convenient. Okay, have I shown almost everything? I think the last thing that I'm going to show, Hillary, one of the, I think it was Saturday, she came with like 2 big boxes of nail polish. And if you don't know Hillary, she's from Subpart Stitchery or Stitcher. She has a nail polish channel. So if you're very into like nail polish and stuff, she does a lot of reviews and stuff. Go follow her. I'm going to find her nail polish YouTube channel, and I'm going to link it next to her name so you can check it out if you're interested in. But she said, take it all. I am not going to, like, I don't want to come back to my house with all these nail polish. So I'm going to show you what I grabbed. I grabbed way too many, but I was obsessed. I'm just going to show you the colors. I'm not going to read, but this is a very sparkling color. I like glitter, so you already know. This other one is pretty. This green one, I love it. I grabbed the ones that were kind of weird to me. This was like, I've never seen anything like this. So I'm curious how this will paint my nails. Very interesting. This has like lining in it. I can't show it to you. Oh, it has lining and some like pinks and blacks stuff on it. I love a good burgundy, like a good red, dark red. This one I just grabbed because it says Mega, but it's also purple or fuchsia. It's very pretty, but it said Mega, and you know, Mega stitches and stuff. Let me tell you, a lot of people think that my Flosstube name Mega is because I stitch big projects, and the that's not the reality, y'all. It's not just because of the big projects, even though I do have a lot of humongous projects. My Flosstube name comes from gathering all my initials from my name. You know, I'm not gonna tell my whole name here, but they form Mega, the word Mega. And growing up, you know, in my personal Instagram, and that I converted then to a fitness Instagram. I was doing Herbalife for a long time, and I was very into fitness. I mean, let's say I'm still into fitness, but I haven't gone back to it. So that was like Mega Fit, and then I opened a stitching channel. So I was like, let's just do Mega Stitches. So it's kind of like the same situation. But the only reason why it's Mega is because it's all the initials of my name. Anyway, that was that rant. Then I got this other purpley color. Yeah, I love purples, fuchsias, dark colors, greens, and aqua blues. And yeah. So, I mean, you can tell these are all these colors. And this one I like, and I don't think it's showing. It is a green with purple and blue shimmering. Like, it's so freaking pretty. I don't think you can tell, but oh my goodness, is that all? Okay, y'all, this has been a blast, a kind of a breather for me to just actually show you everything that a clean sweep, show you everything that I worked on, what I got. It is a lot of haul, but it was not just in one purchase. So, you know, we haven't seen each other since before StitchCon, besides the blogs that I uploaded. Hopefully those kept you entertained. I tried to make my blogs funny. I like fun and funny stuff, but hope they kept you entertained. The last thing that, oh, actually, no, I have 2 things that I'm not sure if I'm going to post together. For sure, I'm not gonna post the stuff that I got from the freebie table together. It is a whole box, of things. If you want to see that, let me know, and I can make another video because I'm not about to show you all those patterns. It's too much, y'all. Sorry, not sorry. But I do want to show you what came in the basket. So give me a moment. Let me take all that plastic situation off, and I'll be back. So this is the beautiful basket that I got from the charity raffle. This fabric was hand dyed, I think by Joe, and it was from the black walnut shells of the Keepsake store, and this was the only one dyed. The smell of this fabric is incredible. I can't stop smelling it. I don't know what Keepsakes did to it. I don't know if it's the walnut shells. I do not know, but it smells wonderful. And honestly, it's a 36 count linen exclusive Keepsakes black walnut. It's a half a yard. Oh my goodness, I have a half a yard, girl. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness. So pretty. It smells so good. So that was that. I feel like luxury right now. Like I feel like fancy, y'all. Okay. Next item is Twin Springs Farm raw unfiltered honey. Oh, that's cool. But I know this is from Joe's bees, and I can't wait to put this on anything and everything, on toast, on fruit. Oh, so good. Ah, okay. I got a soap. I didn't know. Maybe this is what's smelling. Okay, this is Nectar Republic. Look how cute. I don't know if this is from the same company, but I know that Keepsakes has soaps that I really love. And I love that they're organic. Olive oil, organic palm oil, organic coconut oil, shea butter, sodium hydroxide, whatever, goat milk, free fragrance, oats, honey. Nectarrepublic.com. Milk and honey from the apothecary. 5-ounce handcrafted goat milk soap. Wow. It smells so freaking good. Lovely presentation. I'm a sucker for fragrances that are organic and natural because I get itchy nose, and I get like I'm allergic to dust. Like I can't have dust around, and I get a lot of allergies. So okay, took this off. Kohana scissors. Oh my goodness. They come like this in a very soft thing that looks like what you clean your glasses with. Wow. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Wow. Are you hearing that? That's the sound of a very pretty scissor. I wonder how it. Wow. They're very light. That's great. Actually, I don't like heavy scissors. Look how pretty. Wow. I'm just ecstatic. I can't even believe that I won this. I never win like big raffles like that at StitchCon. I'm so happy. And that's my Kohana scissors, which I was thinking about putting this on, but I don't think they fit, so that's not gonna be a thing. And the last item that I have in this basket, right? It is a school little bus for StitchCon. I'm definitely gonna add this to my bookshelf in my craft room because StitchCon for me is so special. I think I made majority of my friends just going to StitchCon, and I don't change it for anything in the world. StitchCon has changed my life, y'all. Just simply as that. I've made connections. I've made big friends. I made lovely friends forever. If you want to stick around, but yeah. So, y'all, that is all. Thank you for sticking around with me for so long. Hopefully next time it will be shorter and more stitching progress because I've barely been stitching in this past 2 weeks. I love you all. Hopefully I'll see you next time, 2 to 3 weeks, and go to your next Flosstube. Keep vibing, keep it chill. Have a great rest of your day. Love you all. Besos. Ciao.